Oh, hey, I'm over here. Yes, of course, you noticed me. um, you mean my outfit? I, um, I wanted to look a bit nicer for our first date, so I picked out something I haven't worn in a while. I hope I didn't dress up too much for a coffee date, though. You look lovely. It is a bit later for coffee, I will admit, but I wanted to show you my favorite shop. Do you want to go in? Here, come up with me. We can order right here. Can I get, just a latte, please? Coconut milk, hot. Half decaf, if you would. Thank you. So that's your order. It suits you. I'll remember it. Coconut milk. Of course. As a Lamia, I cannot have regular milk. We're part reptile, you know. We can all be lucky. Oh, work is fine. More than fine, actually. Did you end up sending a few friends my way? I did notice a few more human clients this week. They were all lovely. A bit nervous at first, but I already have repeat visits set up. It's so lovely to think that I can help people heal and mend the gap between humans and Lamia at the same time. I'm lucky. I don't think many people can say that. I know that we're generally accepted as all non-human creatures are demi-human creatures, but every now and again, I still get the harsh look, and I can see the fear. Not to mention that most things aren't, how do I put this? Lamia-sized. Oh, our drinks are ready. Thank you. Why don't we go out for a walk? It's a bit crowded in here. There's a park next by. I'll take you to my favorite spot. Yeah, I go quite often. It's my usual after-work ritual. What did I mean by things not being Lamia-sized? Well, look at me. I'm 3 or 4 times the size of most humans. My tail often gets in the way. Can't exactly bundle it up to make more room. It's all muscle, you know. So, I tend to like places like this coffee shop for that reason. Most of their tables are set up well enough so that you can tuck my tail under them, and they keep it very clean just for that, so I don't have to clear dust off of my scales afterwards. They have seating set up for other races as well. Centaurs and minotaurs, even some for the smaller races, so they don't have to use child seats. It's quite nice, and most of the staff are very welcoming. My clients? Are they nice to me? Oh, well, yes, of course. I've never had much issue with anyone, really. And if I do, it's usually people seeking me out just to be cruel, so they're easy enough to ignore. Most people know what I am when they come in. The signage really does help. Maybe I was a little bit too forward with the name. Constrictor, Chiropractic. You do catch on that it's a Lamia practice pretty quick, though. Maybe with the newer clientele, I can afford to hire another provider? I hear the demon and draconic races are great for hot stone massages or other warm treatments. Oh, I can't imagine how nice someone with heated hands is. Oh, sorry. No, don't blame me. I'm a little cold-blooded. I like warm things. Maybe that's why I like you. What do I mean? Well, that's because you're so, Never mind. No, never mind. We'll just say that humans are warm-blooded and I like heat, and we will leave it at that. Don't smirk at me like that. Oh, here's the spot I was talking about earlier. A big grassy area. I absolutely love lounging on this hill and watching the stars after work. It's one of the first places I found after I came to this city. Come sit with me. Oh, you're worried about the grass being damp. I guess you have a point. I normally don't mind it myself, but I can see the problem. I mean, I don't mind. You can sit on my tail if you like. No, it's fine. I mean, normally it's not fine. You wouldn't want to sit on just any Lamia. It's quite rude if you're not invited, but we're on a date, so it should be fine, right? If you're okay with it, that is. I guess I could be a little uncomfortable. Oh. Well, you seem right at home. Is this how you act with all of the Lamia you go out with? Come here. You are warm. That is so lovely. I'm a bit taller than you, though. I hope you don't mind. Here. Look up, just there. Do you see that one bright star? That's Polaris. It's part of Ursa Minor. And if you look just a little that way, that's Ursa Major. Big Bear and Little Bear. I wonder if we can find Orion. Maybe not. Might not be the right time of year for him. How do I know these? Well, it's just how it's timed, really. He's in a different part of the sky. Oh. You mean why I learned it? Well, growing up for me was a bit lonely. Lamia are different from snakes. They don't have clutches of children. They have them like humans do, one at a time. I was an only child, and my parents were very protective of me because of it. They would make sure I wasn't out too late, checked who I was friends with, made sure that I was doing good in school or wasn't being bullied, so I could get into a good university. All that, you know. It was a bit suffocating, but I knew they were doing what they could for me. I think part of it was when I was younger, I made friends with a human in school. We hung out so often, and I don't really know what happened, but one day after I visited them for the first time, their home, they stopped talking to me. And I told my parents. And a while later, they pulled me out of class entirely, and I was homeschooled till much later. It was so lonely. So I delved into stories and schoolwork, but I really loved the nighttime sky. I know Lamia are supposed to enjoy basking in the sun, and I do. But sometimes when I couldn't sleep, I'd go outside and just stare. It's so freeing to think that even though I am alone, that I am just a small part of this big, huge expanse filled with people, that somewhere there's other people looking up with me. They're watching the same stars as I am. That's why I know all the constellation stories and names. I wanted to know what other people who looked up at the stars at night were thinking and what they felt like. It made me feel closer to them. Made it easier. And, well, I guess it made for good conversation starters in university as well. Dates. Well, I've been on a few, but not for a while. Probably not since university. And even then, only a few. I was really busy. I couldn't give them the time they wanted from me. It was also an older campus, so there wasn't as many people who would want to go out with me. People just can't handle a stronger lady, I guess. Safe. That makes you feel safe. Oh my goodness, you're so sweet. Don't you worry, I'll fight all the mean, nasty bullies for you. Oh, I'm so sorry. Did I hug you too hard? I got a bit excited. I didn't mean to. You're fine? Okay. Here. Can I touch you? I know you're sitting on me, but I mean, I want you to be comfortable, so I want to ask. Here. See? I just want to comfort you. And if I am squeezing a little bit too hard, this seems to be the best way to do it. You're gonna fall asleep. Oh, well, don't worry too much. This park is really safe, and I'm here. And if you do fall asleep, I'll make sure to wake you up. From your text earlier, you must have had a long day. I'm really happy you went out with me today. It's been a long time since I've had this much fun. It is a shame I won't be able to work on you at the clinic anymore, though. Shh. It's okay. It's okay. I just mean in, like, a professional setting. If we're dating, I can't see you as a client. It wouldn't be right. But I guess that does depend on if you wanted to go out again. I'd love to see you again. It's okay. You don't have to answer right now. I know you're a bit tired. I know you're saying yes now, but I'll wait until you're awake again, and then we can make plans. I wonder what my parents will think. They backed off a lot after I left for school, but they're still very protective of me. Might even be surprised I'm dating a human. Would they be mad? I don't think so. They're careful, but you're kind. And I think that they'll be able to see that. Besides, I'm smart enough and strong enough to watch out for myself. I don't need my parents' help all this time. Of course, I'll help you if you need it. You know, I wasn't so sure, but I do think moving to this town was a wonderful idea. I was worried that when I started my practice, it would fail. I've said it before, but there really aren't very many Lamia Chiropractors, and it's a very niche position. I was worried that no one would go for it, or it wouldn't be sustainable. And I had so much trouble getting hired at normal clinics. But I moved here, I found a building to rent, and I got clients. I found beautiful places and good shops, places I can fit in, and the people are so nice. And I even met you. And you are so sweet and kind. You make me feel as clear as the sky, with all the stars shining so very brightly. And it is so lovely to hold you. You've nodded off a little bit. It's okay. I'll let you rest for a moment. It means that I can stay and hold you for a bit longer, too. You know, I didn't think that I would be so comfortable with you so quickly, but after texting all this week and seeing you and talking with you today, I really am happy to have met you. And I really do want to go out again. But you need your rest, so I guess I'll just be quiet. Oh, you are so sweet, though. You are so sweet. Hey everyone, Gigi here. Thank you so much for watching all the way through of part 2 of the Constrictor Chiropractic series. Having a lot of fun with this one. I'd also love to thank my lovely Patreons as always. This time around it is Ryan W., Luis L., Levi Little Elk, Jacob M., Houseplant, Eve of Spades, Biohazard VA, Timothy L., Soft Nugget, Slime Core, PDB, Blee, Cobra _ Rambo 900, Jacob C., Frosty, and Ben V. Thank you so much. It's lovely to have you. If you're interested in having early access to content as well as a couple of other goodies, feel free to check that out in the links in the description. Thanks as well to everybody who has been making art for me, submitting fan art or anything else. They should be listed, shown, and tagged. If you'd like to, you're welcome to join the Discord server or follow me on Twitter and send me your own. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.